Liberation theology and the base communities. As a teenager, I was acutely aware of the suffering and injustice in the world. I felt called to do what I could, within my own limited means, to help change that. In some religious circles, this kind of activism was not well regarded. Faith alone is enough. That was the mantra. Then I discovered liberation theology from South America, which combined deep spirituality with social commitment and service to the community and fellow human beings. I was shocked to learn that the church was opposing this movement because, as it claimed, it was too political. We took action, writing letters to the relevant bishops. And lo and behold, they all replied, some even in great detail. That's when I realized, we really can make a difference. As part of our community, we supported poor people in Brazil, organized retreats for people with disabilities, visited prison inmates, and cared for the poor in our society. All of this brought us incredible joy, and we learned so much in the process. Some of these relationships continue to this day. Origins. Liberation theology emerged in Latin America in the late 1960s as a response to widespread social injustice. Millions of people lived in poverty, had little political say, and often lacked access to education or medical care. Many asked themselves, what significance does the gospel have for people who struggle daily just to survive? The answer was, God's love extends to all people, but especially to those who suffer from injustice, exclusion, and oppression. Christian faith therefore means not only hope for eternal life, but also the calling to work for human dignity, justice, and peace right here and now. Out of this conviction, base communities emerged. Small groups of people who prayed together, read the Bible, shared their life situations with one another, and sought concrete ways to bring about positive change in their communities. The church was understood not primarily as an institution, but as a living community in which everyone takes on responsibility and can contribute their gifts. At the heart of it all was a simple question. What does Jesus' message mean for our lives, here and now? The social situation at the time of its emergence. Liberation theology did not emerge from a desk but in the midst of people's everyday lives. It was characterized by a widespread poverty, a limited educational and social mobility opportunities, a lack of political participation, a vast disparities between rich and poor, a deep faith and strong piety despite difficult living conditions. Many people realized that they could only improve their situation by working together. From this experience arose the idea, together we are stronger than alone. The core idea. Liberation theology combines spirituality and responsibility. It asks not only, how do I find God? But also, how can God's love, through my actions, make the world a more humane place? This does not make faith political, but rather concrete. Prayer, the Bible, and worship remain important. Yet at the same time, they lead to compassion, solidarity, and responsible action. The key principles of liberation theology. Every person possesses an inalienable dignity. The gospel is interpreted in light of people's real-life experiences. A faith and everyday life are inseparable. A spiritual maturity is also evident in the commitment to justice. A charity alone is not enough. People should be empowered to shape their own lives. A community supports and strengthens the individual. A hope is not limited to the afterlife but begins right here and now. The base communities. Small base communities form the heart of liberation theology. Typically, 8 to 15 families or individuals meet regularly in a home. Together, they sing, pray, read the Bible, and discuss the issues of daily life. Everyone can contribute their own experiences. No one needs to be a theologian. Faith is discovered, deepened, and lived out together. The groups often follow 3 simple steps: seeing, perceiving reality honestly, judging, understanding the situation in light of Jesus' message, act, take concrete steps together for the common good. These 3 steps bring faith to life and make it relevant for everyday life. The situation today. Many of the original concerns of liberation theology remain as relevant today as ever. Under Pope Francis, issues such as the option for the poor, social justice, peace, and the care of creation have once again taken center stage in the Church's focus. Even though societal challenges have changed, the fundamental questions remain the same. How can people live with dignity? How does genuine community arise? And how can faith bring about hope and change? There are still groups exploring these questions. And we, too, have founded such a group. True spirituality is expressed through love, compassion, responsibility, and a commitment to a more just world. Jesus' message is directed at the whole person, body, soul, and spirit. It invites us not only to foster our own inner growth but also to contribute to the well-being of the community. In this way, faith becomes a force that unites people and gives hope.